Brand new release from Rasasi. We have Hawas Fire. Is it really fire? Let's get into it. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to NTFG Reviews. I'm your boy Natethefragranceguy, coming back with another fragrance video. We got a fragrance review for you guys. As you just seen, the new Rasasi Hawas Fire. The anticipation on this thing has been crazy. Ever since everybody saw that video of Jeremy Fragrance talking about it, it came out of nowhere. Rasasi didn't even do any, I don't think, promo or anything. A video of Jeremy just popping up, spraying this thing, and then everybody's just been sitting and waiting, ever since that video. But we finally got it. It released on, well, it probably released a couple places, but I saw it on Fragrance Bar first, and surprisingly, it was really affordable. It was $40 off rip. And that's pretty, not strange. Well, yeah, it's unlike the Hawas line, because when this was at its height and hype, it was going for like 65 bucks. Some places, $70. This was always around that $60, $70 range. It slowly came down. You could probably get it now for like $50. So for this to come out at $40, it was kind of strange. And I love the original, and I love the flanker ice. I don't have black because they said black was like very close to Hasivat, which I like Hasivat, but not that I like, because I never smelled Hasivat, but my reference for Hasivat is Supreme Not Only Intense, and that's very heavy on the oak moss. And they said that Hawas Black was even more oak moss forward, so I'm like, I probably wouldn't like that. We're gonna stick to this. And just the original Hasivat. As soon as I smell it, probably one day, I don't know. But I'm getting too caught up in the flankers. We're talking about fire. So presentation was pretty standard. You have that Hawas box like the other ones, but this one is blacked out with the red little graphic python snake print. And that's it. This is a 3.400 ml bottle. And the bottle is, this is it right here, man. This bottle, I don't know which one is better, because this one was crazy. I don't know which one is better though. I don't know. I might have to give it to the fire. But this nice red, cherry red going into that nice black, that gradient is fire. Black top, Rasasi up on the cap. Nice cap, clicks into place. Nice click, very satisfying. And yeah. Let's get into how this smells, man. All the other riffraff, let's get into how this thing smells. So I already smelled this. When I first sprayed this fragrance, I'm just refreshing the opener. I was getting a lot of freshness, like not super freshness, like really bright freshness, but I was getting like a slight freshness, but more of like a herbal freshness. Slightly earthy kind of herbalness to the fragrance. And I was getting a lot of fruit, little citruses, fruity and herbal, like herbal earthiness. Not too earthy, like a dirty earthy or anything like that, or like the black probably is, like nothing like that, but just like, you know, your standard earthiness, little herbalness, maybe some lavender or patchouli, whatever like that. But I was getting that. Some fruits, a lot of fruits, not some fruits, some citruses, and a lot of fruits. Very fruity, like a fruit mixture. Something like, what it reminded me of really is this fragrance right here. If any of you guys ever smelled Halloween Man, not Hero, this is Mystery. It's very fruity fragrance and spicy, like with pepper and all of that. And it really reminded me of this for a second. I mean, and this really reminded me of that. But as it starts to dry down, it gets slightly like, it got that blue kind of fresh DNA, but some more spices comes out of this thing. And I think it's not like a super spicy, but it's more like it's a slight spiciness. So I get why they called it fire. But coming into this fragrance with the name Fire, and when they released it, like this winter time, I thought this was gonna be something real spicy and probably sweet, like sweet, spicy vanilla or something like that. But it's not that at all. This is more of a fresh, sweet, spicy, fruity fragrance that can be worn in 3 seasons, probably all year round, to be honest. I'm not even going to try to put it to a season. This can be worn all year round. It's very fruity, very herbally, earthy, with some slight spices, and has some other stuff in it to it. Let's get into this note breakdown so we can see what's exactly in this fragrance. So if you're going Fragranceguy, and I'm usually like, I know a lot of people talk about Fragranceguy, and it's like Trogranceguy, that's what TLTG calls it, and then people just say it's just information that's just wrong. And I'm just experiencing it firsthand. Like when I looked this up, it was given salty, aquatic, marine, amber, aromatic, mineral. No. And then the note says clary sage, marine notes, Egyptian jasmine, mineral notes, amber, and ambergris. But then when you go to Profumo, the notes are totally different. But the notes on Profumo align more with the notes that I smell in this fragrance. So on Profumo, at the top we have amber, driftwood, musk, and patchouli. That was that earthiness I was getting. Then in the heart we have cardamom, orange blossom, and plum. Signature sweetness from the Hawas fragrance, but this one is slightly different. In the base you got apple, bergamot, cinnamon, and lemon. So if you look at that note, you see a lot of similarities like with the older flankers. That cinnamon, that apple, plum, the sweetness and the citruses, but this one is not as fresh at all as Hawas, or even especially Hawas Ice. This is more of a fruity, sweet, ambery kind of fragrance with some spices. Very, very mass appealing. Like I said, in my opinion, I can see this being worn all year round, especially in that spring, not spring, summer, but fall, winter, and spring months. Summer, definitely in the night, but even in a high heat or day, it can be warm, but this is a sweet, fruity fragrance. But it smells so good, y'all. It really does smell good. This is a very mass appealing, likable, just one of them DNAs you just can't go wrong with. Like it's not like crazy. It's not gonna blow your mind or anything, but it's gonna smell good. It's definitely gonna grant you compliments. And knowing Rasasi's track record with their performance, this is gonna follow suit. Easy 8, 9, 10 hours. Nice, really good projection. That's just what they do. So I can't think that with this one, it's just gonna veer off track. I don't think so. Really nice, guys. Really nice fragrance. This could be worn in a date night. This could be worn casual. This can be worn out, clubbing. This is one of them sweet, nice, fruity Playboy kind of scents. Mass appealing. You could. This is just good. It's just good. I don't know what to say about it. I can't sell it more than it's good. It's all Rasasi Hawas. It's good. It's really good. And I don't think this is cloning anything. I'm looking at what people are saying this is compared to. I don't think this is cloning anything. This has a lot of elements from a lot of different fragrances, but it doesn't smell like one fragrance at all. I can't connect this to anything. Like I said, the Halloween Mystery kind of in the beginning with the fruitiness and the slight spices and the earthiness, but this is changing up. Even like on my skin now, this is changing up. A little more spices coming out. It's settling down. It's becoming more warmer. I guess the amber is really sitting there. It's creating like a warm sweetness. And I guess that's really where the fire name comes from. Like the whole vibe of this fragrance. It's not fiery, spicy, something like a big red gum or like super heavy on the cinnamon and spices. But it is like a warm feel to this fragrance that I'm getting. And it's just, I don't know. The amber in this kind of reminds me of like how the amber is done in like BR1240 kind of too, like that sweet ambery kind of vibe, but it doesn't smell like BR1240 to me. It has like a slinch, but it doesn't smell like that. It smells really good, y'all. But that's it, guys. That was my review, my 2 cents on this fragrance, how I feel about it. Do I think you should grab it at 40 bucks, even 50 bucks? Definitely. This is gonna work in so many case scenarios. This is gonna be one of them fragrances that you could just spray and not worry about, am I smelling good? Is people gonna like it? People are gonna love this stuff. It's gonna grant you so many compliments. I feel like and it's gonna perform. It's gonna be great. Is it redundant to anything? I don't feel like it. Like I said, I can't connect this to one specific fragrance. I don't think this is a clone at all. This is probably like a true flanker. This is just a flanker. They're doing their own thing with this one, to me. And yeah, it's definitely granted a pickup. It's worth a pickup at $40. Grab it. It's nice. It's really, really nice. And it just looked cool. This just looks cool as hell, don't it? Look at this. But that's it, guys. Let me know, how do you feel about this fragrance? Did you buy it yet? Are you waiting for it? Are you at your door just waiting for the mailman? Just like, I don't know. That's how I kind of was, because I was really excited for this one. But have you smelled it yet? Are you even looking forward to us getting it? You maybe not be looking for it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I would like to hear what you guys think about this one. Please subscribe to the channel. I thank everybody for tuning in. Trying to grow the channel. If you like the channel, if you're enjoying the content, give me a subscribe. Like, a lot more in tune. I mean, a lot more coming soon. That's it, man. Nate the Fragrance Guy, signing out.